interested in being the show chairperson, it is very important that you are in attendance to all the meetings, including the mandatory dancer meeting and the mandatory choreographer meeting before the beginning of the season. And it is also important that you will be attending and contributing to audition week and helping out for a minimum of 2 days of auditions. And when it comes to the beginning of orchestra season, as well as showtime, you'll be helping to create, put up, and take down audition and show flyers with the other officers. And during the week of the show, you will be helping out Miss Cannon and Miss Rolston, especially during tech and dress rehearsal. And on the days of the show, you, along with the other officers, will help lead a stretch and warm everyone up before the show starts. And one of the most exciting parts of being a show chairperson is that you'll be able to give creative input and help choose next year's spirit wear.
Hi everyone, I'm Angelina. I'm your Orchestra Secretary for this year, and I'm going to be talking about some of the things that I'm responsible for as Secretary. So I just want to preface this by saying that we all work together as a team. All the officers and Miss Cannon and Miss Rolston, we all work together as a team. We all talk with each other and problem solve and just collaborate with each other all together. And we all do a bunch of stuff with each other. But these are some of the things that I'm responsible for as secretary. So I attend and help with the mandatory dancer meeting and the mandatory choreographer meeting all the way in the beginning of the season. So I help with those. Just passing out papers and stuff. And I also help with auditions. So I help pass out numbers. I help with signing up. I help, new members sort of navigate their way through orchesis if it's their first time. I create, put up, and take down the orchesis flyers all around the school. So in the beginning of the year, we post flyers sort of advertising the club before auditions, and then also for show week. So we have those big posters that we fill out, and we put them up all around the school, and we put up the little paper ones all around the school. I also help with tech and dress rehearsal. So it's just getting everything ready for all the wonderful dancers to be able to perform. So yes, I do help with tech and dress rehearsal. One of the most fun things to do is creating posts for the Instagram. I love designing them. So just friendly reminders and, stuff like that, making the Instagram page look nice. So that's one of the things I'm responsible for. We all help warm up the students, dancers at the performances. So before both the performances on Wednesday and Thursday, help warm you guys up, get you pumped and excited for the show, and make sure that everyone is ready. We make sure that everyone's got their hair, got their makeup, got their costumes, and just make sure everyone's prepared for the show. And the most fun thing I'd have to say is helping design the spirit wear. I mean, I get to design so many logos, and we get to decide what exactly we want the spirit wear to be. And that's something we get to design and create and keep for ourselves. So those were just some of my responsibility as secretary.
The vice president needs to help out with the mandatory dancer meeting and the mandatory choreographer meeting at the beginning of the year. And they also need to help out with audition week as a whole and be there a minimum of 3 days of the week. Throughout the year, they kind of help with the costume bags and definitely help at the tech and dress rehearsal. We also help create the post for the Instagram account. And before the performances actually start, we warm up the dancers on the stage and talk to, include, and gauge student concerns as the year goes on and help with the spirit wear. Thanks.
Hey, I'm Andrew Crosby. I am the president of Orchesis for the 2021-2022 school year. I'm just going to be outlining some expectations for the role of president, so you get a better idea of what they're supposed to do. So one of the biggest top duties is to attend or help with the mandatory dancer and choreographer meetings. So as we're all orchesis members, we all know first week of school, not school, but in the beginning of the orchestra season, we have a dancer meeting where we talk about and go over dates, expectations for orchestra dancers, how the club works, and stuff like that. So you are required to attend that meeting. And then same thing with choreographers. We bring in potential choreographers. We explain the standards, expectations, dates, all that stuff about what it takes to be a choreographer. We also require that you come to a minimum of 3 audition days. Throughout the audition week, we have Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. You are required to come to 3. You can come to all 5, but 3 is the minimum requirement for what you are responsible for. Another duty is to help run the Instagram account. So you are not alone in running the Instagram account, but you will get help from other officers, but you're in charge of posts, captions, Instagram stories, basically promoting the club and running the Instagram account. That is one of your duties. And like I said, other officers are also going to be helping with that, but yes. Help with costume bags. So when it comes to costume bags, this year I helped Rolston organize what was left by grade. So maybe it's organizing them by grade level, making sure everything is in everybody's bag, making sure everybody does get their bags. Those are all just responsibilities that have to do with costume bags. Again, it may differ based on what Cannon and Rolston need, but that is something that you are expected to do and help with. You are also required to attend Step-Up Night. We haven't had Step-Up Night the past 2 years because of everything that's been going on, but Step-Up Night is basically we have a booth. It's kind of like a freshman orientation where they see all the clubs, see all the options. There is like a poster and you'll have papers. I don't know what you'll have, but basically you're promoting the club. You're trying to get people to join. We have about 100 dancers in the club right now, and we'd like to keep it that way. So Step Up Night is a big night to bring in more freshmen, especially as they're hard to come over from Central Campus. Kind of promoting and meeting them halfway at that night just kind of makes it known that our club is happening and it's available. I can help with tech/dress rehearsals. So when it comes to tech/dress rehearsals, again, it's whatever Cannon and Rolston need. This year at our in-school day, I was in charge of hitting music and helping with time. Maybe it's Cannon and Rolston want you to record a dance that's currently on stage rehearsing. Really, it's whatever they need you to be at that moment. Another one is helping warm up the students in the week of the show. So the week of the show, you have Monday and Tuesday. Then Wednesday and Thursday are the show days. You are required to warm up the dancers, and the other officers will be helping you, I think. Usually they're up there, and it's really fun. You're already a leader because you're president of the club, if you do get elected. So, you just got to lead people in stretches. It's really fun. You get to play your music. So those are all kind of, fun stuff. Another one, help with spirit wear. So spirit wear is one of the ways we kind of generate money in this club. Along with chocolate sales, this is our way to get money so that we can spend it on costumes, other nice things for the club. So with spirit wear, as board members, you guys pick out the spirit wear with Cannon and Rolston, pick out what styles may be nice and what styles people may want to buy that year. It's really fun, it's creative, and all officers help with that, I think. And so that's, another one. And then finally, the biggest responsibility, in my opinion, is talking to and finding out the concerns of dancers. As president, you are elected to be their advocate, and so advocate, whether it's a concern about a dance, a concern about choreography, a concern about time, anything. If anybody comes up to you, you are supposed to communicate that with the appropriate person, either Cannon and Rolston or their choreographer or whatever the situation sees appropriate. One whether you're in board meetings, whether you're whatever, as president, you have to advocate for this. You are the one that knows. You know what is going on. You know how people feel. And sometimes Cannon and Rolston don't know that. So really talking to and finding out what students or dancers are worried about, concerned, or have questions about, that is a big part of being president. I hope this helps kind of outline the role of president. And I hope you guys have fun.